Championships, and Footballer of the Year Uwe Rahn. Franz Beckenbauer is looking towards the tiny Olaf Thon to control midfield. Well, our commentator in the Rhine Stadium, Dusseldorf, is Brian Moore.
Good evening to you from Dusseldorf. A night of trial for England's footballers, and perhaps even more important, a night of trial for the reputation of English football and its followers. Standards of behaviour so important here. They'll be monitored by UEFA, and it's the belief of Bert Milicic, the FA chairman, that any trouble from England's camp followers tonight, and we could be barred from next summer's European Championships if we qualify. And the teams, only 3 players remain from the West German side that reached the World Cup final last year: Bremer, Voller and Alofs. So it's a period of transition for manager Beckenbauer as he looks for a side that will become powerful hosts next summer in the European Championships. Such an important night then for both sides, really, because they both realise it will be a stern test of their capabilities. England in a change strip tonight of red shirts, white shorts. West Germany in white with black shorts. England attacking the goal to our right. West Germans have had one international already this season. They beat France in Berlin, and for an hour were quite exceptional. England's first of the season, and they are notoriously bad starters. The last 5 September internationals that England have played, they've won only one of them and have lost to Norway, Sweden and Denmark in the meantime. So they're looking for a better start tonight with an England side that certainly the manager of West Germany, Franz Beckenbauer, has a lot of respect for. He feels that we're becoming much better technically over the last few years. Littbarski trying to get it through to his skipper Alofs, and we'll have to watch out for Alofs and Voller, the dream duo, as these 2 front runners for West Germany are concerned, and they're going to be an enormous test for Gary Mabbutt and Tony Adams tonight. Anderson for England. Another one there by the number 8 Dorfner, playing only his second cap, and here's that man Rudi Voller again, and just over the top, but Adams couldn't get to him, and Voller with a tremendous arresting run showed exactly what we were saying. They just couldn't get to him. Mabbutt trying so hard. He'd beaten Adams, and his powerful shot going over the crossbar. This Waddle. And a good deep cross there, but Bremer gets it away, helped on by Thon, and Voller's on the march again. And, well, an unintentional obstruction there, I fancy, by Tony Adams. He'd been turned inside out by Voller, it's true, but a free kick given nonetheless by the Italian referee, Paolo Casarin. It's Tony Adams. What a test for him tonight, this young Arsenal defender, only 20 years old. So Fronzek with the free kick for the West Germans. Well, Voller was on the far side, didn't get a header to it. Barnes making the clearance for England. Rudi Voller now playing in Rome for AS Roma. Here come West Germany again. And a shot by Alofs. Covered quite comfortably by Shilton. The West German captain, Klaus Alofs. Beardsley under this one, beaten in the air by the number 6 Buchwald. But here's Beardsley again. This is a great run. Something opening up here for England, maybe. Lineker was on the far side. Beardsley's pass didn't begin to reach him, though. Kohler getting it away. Thon brought down, a free kick. Waddle apologises. Bobby Robson and the England subs. Ergetz. This is the number 6, Buchwald. A long ball out there towards Bremer. Oh, and the back part, almost letting England down there as Sanson played the back pass. Lofts was behind him. Played really without looking, and the West German captain flicks it past Shilton, and England saved by the post. Sanson. Tony Adams. Beardsley just coming off his marker, finding Viv Anderson. Waddle. Litbarski in danger of losing that, but wins it back. Finds Ergetz. Dorfner. Bremer. Nice touch by Ergetz. And Alofs. A slight mistake there by Tony Adams. And Alofs came close to punishing him for it. Looking so sharp and menacing. A lot of skill in these opening 15 minutes. But the more positive football at the moment coming from the West Germans. Here they are with another corner. Well, Tone looked as though he might have got a shot on goal, and Shilton was at full stretch and is injured as well. And so too is Olaf Thon as Litbarski takes this corner. An excellent one there. Testing Shilton's courage and punching power. The punch wasn't a very powerful one. Tone had his shot blocked, and England get it away. Here we go again. There's Fronzek, the number 3, the big defender in. It's a better looking one. Anderson's header, bringing a reprieve for England. And Tony Adams. And a clearance towards Beardsley, but it might be a little too firm for him. But Lineker can take it, and now Holler can take it. And away on the left, we have Chris Waddle. Played in and cleared by Köhler. Köhler keeping a tight rein on Gary Lineker. Sanson with a cross and a good one towards Gary Lineker. Anderson, Waddle. Adams. Bremer. Member of the Bayern Munich side is Bremer. Here's Buchwald. Peter Reid going with him, but he's gone past Reid. And the cross should be easy for England, but Anderson maybe a little casual there as the increasing threat from Voller arrives. And a foul there by Köhler on Lineker. Bremer in first. The flag stays down. It was touch and go whether Voller was offside. And again, it's Andreas Bremer, dangerous player in there, and some very good defending by Gary Mabbutt for England. Reid. Sanson. Matthias Ergetz. Now Dorfner. Fronzek. Erget. Littbarski tries a shot himself. Pierre Littbarski. 1-0 to West Germany. 23 minutes gone. Onto the right foot, well outside the box. Shilton may have been blinded a little bit by the people immediately in front of him, but the shot was an ace one just inside the post to give West Germany the lead. Pierre Littbarski, way outside the box, as you can see. Sven Andersson. Beardsley, jinking his way into a bit of space there, looking for Lineker, had a whack at it, but miskicked. In fact, I don't think he even got a touch on it. A little move that will bring new hope to England. Beardsley and Lineker combining again. Buchwald, the big stopper. Olaf Thon to Andreas Bremer. Erget. Köhler. Bremer. Long ball forward towards Dorfner. Good jump by Mabbutt. West Germany's throw. Köhler. Erget. Dorfner. Thon. Littbarski beaten by Sanson. But now it might open up again for the West Germans. Dorfner on the ball for them. And a bit of space on the far side. And the flag stays down. And we're in trouble here. And a great save from Rudi Völler. Some fantastic keeping there by Shilton. Völler showing great control. Gets it onto the left foot. And Shilton turns it round the post. In slow motion, you don't really give Shilton enough credit, I think, because there's no doubt that was a firmly hit shot. And he had so little time to see it. And Shilton did marvellously there for England. Oh, we're all over the place there. And Völler so close. It looked suddenly as though a gift had been presented to him, courtesy of the English defence. A flick on there by Buchwald. And now this is where the England defence is all over the place, and it comes off Andersson, and Völler turns it over. Tronzek. Buchwald beating Beardsley. Thon. Mabbutt, oh, given straight away there to Thon. Could be problems here. And still the Germans come pouring forward. And again it's Rudi Völler. And Andersson brings him down. And it'll be a free kick. It might even be a yellow card, but it's not, no. It was a rash challenge there by Viv Andersson. Such is the pace of Rudi Völler that it's easy to see how defenders can mistime their challenges, as Andersson did quite palpably there. And I think maybe a little lucky not to get away with a pretty stern talking to from the referee and perhaps even a yellow card. Quick and devastating is Völler. So Alofs and Littbarski conjuring up something maybe from this free kick. Rudi Völler's in there as well. Littbarski was going to go curl it in. And it came off Peter Beardsley, I think it was, for another corner. The sixth corner for the West Germans with 33 minutes gone. England yet to win one. Curled in once more. It's gone straight in. I don't believe it. Littbarski, to the applause from the West German bench, has curled the corner straight into the England net. Well, what a howler. Curling in there. The defence caught wrong-footed, Peter Shilton also. And Littbarski makes it 2. Let's look again. Embarrassing though it may be. It might even have got a touch from Viv Anderson. Littbarski. Eggert. Waddle. Dorfner. Now Waddle. No foul. Hobble. Lineker's making a very good run up front for him, and he's found him, and a dummy has gone through there towards Beardsley, but Beardsley was crowded out. One of the few genuine flashes from England as they came forward then. A lovely dummy by Lineker. And Peter Beardsley crowded out at the last. Dorfner. Voller. Look at him go. Just look at him go. Stopped by Sanson, and now Peter Reid maybe can take it up at the other end. One or two possibilities here for him. Lineker again has made a good, intelligent run, but it was well watched once more by his marker, Jürgen Köhler. Beardsley. It comes through to Lineker. A goal for England. Gary Lineker. Just what England required when they'd been on the receiving end for so long. Beardsley's intelligent little ball played through, and a toe poke almost from Gary Lineker, and England are back in it. Good ball by Beardsley. A striker's spotting of an opportunity there by Lineker, and his amazing record for England. Free kick to West Germany, and quickly taken. Littbarski on the ball for them, rather tone. Voller. Up from the back comes Eggert. Bremer on the far side, crossing a lovely ball in, and just too high for Voller. And Elofs couldn't keep it in play. And the Germans so close to goal number 3. Great ball played in by Andreas Bremer. Just too high for Voller. Elofs looked as though he might collect for a moment. And then at the second attempt couldn't keep it in play. As the half-time whistle goes, and Bobby Robson feeling that that's Gary Lineker goal. Welcome back to the Rheinstadion in Düsseldorf. West Germany leading England by 2 goals to 1. In fact, it's 22 years since England have won in West Germany. And that was back in 1965 in Nuremberg with a goal by Terry Payne, of course, the year before Sir Alf took England on to win the World Cup. Well, there's quite a job for England to do here tonight, but it's been made that much easier by or less formidable by Gary Lineker's goal 3 minutes from the interval. The 100th goal scored in Bobby Robson's 5-year reign as England manager. And now here's John Barnes looking to set up to make it 101. And Lineker just a fraction below it for what would have been a clean, free header on goal. Anderson. For Hoddle, who had a very muted first half. In fact, the whole England midfield throughout that first half was totally outclassed by the Germans. So England keeping up this early pressure, then the West Germans gets a free kick. It's with Bremer. Let me just bring you up to date with the controversy surrounding that second German goal, which looked at first to me as though it had gone straight in from Pierre Littbarski's corner kick. The Germans are now giving the goal to Littbarski, although Peter Shilton is quoted at half-time as saying it certainly hit an English defender, but I don't know which one. And the scoreboard now is giving it to Littbarski. But it's 2-1, and here's Kenny Sansom now for England. Hoddle, who's a little bit further forward in this second half, is brought down on the edge of the box, and a free kick to England. Hoddle will take it, although Barnes is there also. The foul on Kenny Sansom. Barnes floating it in. Viv Anderson getting a diving header in, but it's wide of the goal, and a goal kick to the West Germans. And it'll be Ike Immel with it. Beardsley. Buchwald making a break, stopped by Anderson. Beardsley's touch. And Hoddle stopped by Herget. Swift challenge by Reed and a sliding one. And another free kick going England's way. And a substitution is shortly to be made for England, but first the West Germans have this to worry about as Barnes beats Bremer and might have done better than that. England about to take off Chris Waddle. As we see John Barnes here. And are bringing on Mark Hateley. Waddle, who took a knock in the first half and maybe is still suffering a bit from that.
Im Team der englischen Nationalmannschaft. Er scheidet aus mit der Nummer 11 Chris Waddle und neu im Spiel ist mit der Nummer 15 Mark Hateley von AS Monaco.
So a goal kick then to the West Germans. And it's with Bremer. Littbarski. Now the chase is on. Alofs and Voller. Well, clumsily cleared there by England, and I think the West Germans claiming a free kick. Indeed, at the end of it, it's a free kick for a push by Alofs. And here's Peter Reid. Hoddle. Mabbott. Sansom. Hateley, his first touch. English fans enjoy watching that, and not a bad first touch either. And it might come for Reed. It might still come for Beardsley. And Haitley and Reed making their presence felt, particularly Haitley. A brilliant first touch of the ball for him as he came on as a substitute. But now work to be done at the other end. It's Alofs for West Germany, but trying to thread it through for Voller. Stopped by England. And it'll be Shilton's ball. Lineker. A free kick to England. There seems to be a little bit more about England in this first half after the West Germans really had dominated the first half far more than the 2-1 score would suggest. But now England forcing themselves back into the hunt. Hobble's free kick. And a goal kick. And the West Germans about to make a substitution now. They're going to take off their number 2, Andreas Bremer, and bring on Stefan Reuter. The defender from Nuremberg. So both sides have made one substitute. The agreement is that there will be 3 outfield players and 1 goalkeeper can be substituted today. It's with Beardsley now for England. Rudi Voller. Littbarski. Herget. Herget. Dorfner. Littbarski playing it in again towards Rudi Voller. Well-timed challenge, though, by Tony Adams. Great part of his football education here tonight, looking after the likes of Rudi Voller. And after a really shaky start, he's playing the way Arsenal fans have come to expect. But a corner then again to the West Germans. That time Haitley gets it away. Beardsley taking it from Lineker into the path of John Barnes. It looked as though he was knocked from behind by Dorfner. Sanson getting into the challenge against Littbarski, and Littbarski getting away with it. Here's Klaus Alofs. And I think he may have given a penalty. No, he's given a free kick right on the edge of the box. Well, it was right on the edge. And Alofs, I think, looking for a penalty against Tony Adams. But instead it's the free kick. And England's wall being built and then reinforced by the arrival of Gary Lineker. And that's over the top, goal kick from Matthias Herget. And England going to take off Glenn Hoddle and bring on Neil Webb. Little moment of history, really, because Neil Webb will become the 1,000th England cap. All right, it'll be interesting to see as Hoddle comes off and English football reaches another milestone with that 1,000th cap, whether Neil Webb on this night can drive that England midfield forward and get into those Brian Robson-type places himself and pick up a valuable goal for England. Reed finding Anderson. Webb finding Barnes. Lovely play by Barnes, delightful play, and Webb had taken up a good position forward as well, but can't quite force the ball through, getting a bit of help from Peter Reed. And a throw to England. Well, the tenacity of Webb won that. And now let's see what the skill of Barnes can do. A little flick through towards Webb. And the sweeper doing his job, but Webb gets possession again for England. Gets the cross in. Hateley couldn't do much with it. Sanson turns it back again towards Mark Hateley again, and his header goes behind for the goal kick. But he's given a lively option up front since he arrived on the scene, Mark Hateley. There's a lovely ball there, and a chance now for the West Germans to get that third goal. And they were forcing turn wide all the time. A lovely ball from Alofs. And they forced the young midfield player wide all the time. Some good defending here, actually. And in the end, it was a corner. As far as Alofs. Buchwald. Ehrget on the far side. Buchwald. Dorfner. Oh, collision with the referee for Dorfner. England about to make another substitution. They're going to take Kenny Sanson off and bring another Nottingham Forest player on, Stuart Pearce, the left back. So Kenny comes off. Stuart Pearce played against Brazil at Wembley. Germans about to make another substitution. Getting a great round of applause. He's a big favourite, Rudi Völler. Tremendous goal scorer. Although he hasn't got on target tonight. But he certainly showed, not least in that first quarter of an hour, the class and the pace that he's got. And Wutke comes on to replace him, winning his fourth cap. Litbarski, well stopped by Mabbutt. Pearce again for England. But the ball going straight to the West Germans again. It's Reuter. Somehow England have got to step up the pace a little bit and take this initiative away from the West Germans. Hateley, the pass looked for Lineker, but only found Buchwald, and here he is with the pass now to Reuter. Germans quite happily to play it comfortably around, simple passing. Then the little break, which we get from Olaf Thon. And he's got four up alongside him. Could be problems here for England. And a great goal! Well, the substitute came on, and Wutke has scored a stunning third goal for the West Germans. It was deflected along the way, it's true. But that has put the game, I fancy, beyond the reach of England. There was a deflection there beyond the reach of Shilton into the back of the net. But now Barnes. Still Barnes onto the right foot, a curling shot just wide of that far post. Round of applause for Barnes in the Dusseldorf Stadium here. A lovely jinking run, a little dummy there, sold to perfection, and a curler that was just too wide. Playing time added on a night when England have scored their 100th goal in the reign of Bobby Robson as the final whistle goes. And the 1,000th cap has been won by Neil Webb, but also where a defeat has been sustained, and you have to say it was the right result. West Germany winning by 3-1, looking powerful and in command early on, and Franz Beckenbauer's team looking certainly as though they'll be the team to beat come the European Championships in West Germany next summer.